My beloved child, draw close. Yes, lean in heart wide, mind stilled, for I have something to say that is not of fleeting breath but of eternal depth. Let your eyes not rush, let your soul not skim, for every word you read is clothed with intention. This is a holy appointment, one that I wrote into the rhythm of your life before the foundation of the earth was laid. You are not here by accident, not in this moment, not ever. You have been seen, deeply seen, even when the world glanced past you. You have been known in the quiet ache of your disappointments, in the midnight hour of questions that had no answers, and still I loved you. I chose you. You were not created to wander the shadows of fear or to limp beneath the weight of shame. Lo, my child, you were crafted by purpose, for purpose. You were formed in wonder, sculpted by love's own hand, and filled with breath from the mouth of the Almighty. Do you feel it now? That subtle shift in the atmosphere. That's me. That's my presence. It's been here all along, but now I am unveiling it to you afresh. Your weariness is seen. Your waiting is not wasted. Your tears are stored like treasures in my jar, each one a testimony of faith, not failure. You've asked, Lord, why the delay? But I say to you, beloved, why the doubt? Delay is not denial in the kingdom of heaven. It is preparation. It is the tender pause before the crescendo of glory. It is the soil in which the seed of your breakthrough stretches unseen until the appointed time. And oh, the time it draws near. So near. Even now, angels are moving. Even now, chains are breaking in the spiritual realm where your eyes cannot yet see. But your spirit knows. It knows. It stirs with hope when logic falters. That stirring, that is my spirit inside you testifying, hold on, child, hold on. You've walked through seasons that felt like fire, yet you were not consumed. Because I was there. When they left, I stayed. When the doors slammed shut, I opened the windows of heaven. When your heart broke, mine broke too, and I gathered the fragments like precious stones to rebuild something even more beautiful. Your scars, my child, they are sacred. They are not signs of defeat but of deliverance. You made it. You're here. Not by luck but by grace. Look at you, still standing, still believing, still whispering prayers through trembling lips. That is faith. That is power. The kind that moves heaven. You may feel small, but the faith in you is mountainous. You may feel unseen, but you are engraved on my palms. Your name is sung in heaven, beloved. You matter. You carry my light. There are battles you fought in silence, wounds you've bandaged alone, questions you've dared not voice. But today I speak directly to the deepest part of you. I am not only your God, I am your Father, your Abba. I am the one who cradles your soul when sleep escapes and the tears fall for reasons you cannot explain. I see the burdens. I hear the inner conversations. And I say, lay it all down. All of it. You were never meant to carry what I already conquered. Yes, child, you heard that right. I already conquered it. A shame. Nailed to the cross. A fear. Silenced by my love. A confusion. Drowned in my truth. A future. Held secure in my hands. Walk with me and you will walk in peace. Trust me, and I will make your path straight, even if it winds in ways you never expected. You see a delay. I see destiny. You see pain. I see preparation. You see loss. I see the seed of resurrection. My timeline is not your own, but it is perfect. Trust the rhythm of grace. the unfolding of my plan. For I am not a God of half-promises. I am faithful from beginning to end. What I said, I will do. What I began, I will complete. What I've promised, I will fulfill. And I whisper now, don't let what you see make you forget what I've said. My word is your weapon. My truth is your shield. Don't measure your future by your failures. Measure it by my faithfulness. For even your worst days are held by my mercy. Even your darkest nights are pierced by my light. I'm doing a new thing. Can you perceive it? It is springing up, even in the wilderness of your waiting. Waters are rising in the desert places of your life. Hope is awakening. Vision is returning. The oil of joy is flowing where sorrow once lingered. I am giving beauty for ashes, strength for weariness, and garments of praise for the cloak of heaviness. So rise. Rise in heart. Rise in hope. Rise in holy expectation. The storm may still swirl, but so does my spirit. You are surrounded, overshadowed, and saturated with grace. Nothing formed against you will stand, not fear, not doubt, not even the harsh words others spoke over your life. I have the final word, and that word is beloved. That word is free. That word is chosen. Yes, child, I know the voices that compete for your attention, the lies that echo from your past. But listen closely, my truth is louder. I call you accepted. I call you mine. I call you anointed for such a time as this. You carry destiny in your bones, legacy in your voice, and eternity in your spirit. The same spirit that raised Christ from the dead lives in you, speaks through you, strengthens you. You are not powerless. You are not forgotten. You are mine. And now, take a breath. Not just through your lungs, but through your soul. Breathe in peace. Breathe in promise. Breathe in presence. Everything you need is in me, and I am in you. Your tomorrow is not a place to fear, but a place to meet me. I go before you. I stand beside you. I hem you in from every side. Let this be the season you dare to dream again. The season you love boldly, worship freely, live joyfully. Let this be the moment you leave behind the weight of what if and run with the wind of God said. You are not alone. You never were. I am with you, always. Come near to the sound of my whisper, soft and steady. The voice that spoke stars into being now speaks peace over your weary soul. You have endured winds that sought to break you, storms that tested every fiber of your being, losses that echoed through the corridors of your heart, and yet, you're still here. You're still reaching, still hoping, still believing. That is not weakness, child. That is strength wrapped in humility. That is faith in motion. That is the seed of restoration already sprouting within you. Restoration. This is the sound I speak over you today. Not just repair, not merely patchwork, but holy, divine, abundant restoration. I do not simply return what was taken. I return it better, fuller, and dripping with grace. I return it pressed down, shaken together, and running over. For I am not a God of mere replacements, but of rebirth. I make the barren bloom. I make dead things dance. I make the wilderness rejoice and the desert burst forth with song. Can you feel it, my child? The stirring in your soul, the quiet resurrection of dreams you buried beneath disappointment. I am digging them up. I am breathing on them. I have seen your silent cries in the night, your longing for what was lost, be it years, be it love, be it joy, be it peace. Nothing is beyond my reach. I hold time in my hands, and I can restore what you thought was bound for good. The days the locusts devoured, I am redeeming them. The friendships that ended in brokenness, I can mend them or replace them with divine alliances. The parts of yourself you lost in the battle, I know exactly where they are, and I am gathering them gently, piece by piece, weaving them into a masterpiece. And no, child, I am not ashamed of your ruins. I do not walk around your mess, I walk into it, shoes off, heart wide, ready to redeem every single shattered thing. I specialize in ruins. I turn ashes into crowns. I turn graves into gardens. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken. Your story is not over. You are not a project. I am not fixing you as though you were a mistake. You are a temple, and I am restoring you to glory. Do you remember the places where hope once lived in you? I do. And I'm returning you there, but this time with vision. This time with wisdom. This time with scars that shine, not because the pain didn't happen, but because grace has written over every wound with healing. I will use what was meant to destroy you to lift you. I will use what was meant for evil and flip it, twist it, shake it until it spills out blessings. You may feel forgotten, but I have carved your name in my hand. You may feel delayed, but my timing is perfection. You may feel robbed, but I am the righteous judge and the generous Father. I restore. I repay. I renew. Child, let your heart believe again. Let your mouth declare it. Speak it even before you see it. Restoration is not coming, it has already begun. Even now, things are shifting. Even now, I'm bringing color back to where things once seemed gray. Even now, joy is rising from the ashes of sorrow. Stay close to me. I will walk you through the process. It may be slow. It may be silent. But it will be sacred. Nothing will be wasted. Not one tear. Not one year. Not one broken piece. Type amen if you believe in God.